The wellspring of invitation. Know this, dear seeker. This modest tome, this vivre libre, is no mere fiction spun from fancy, but a genuine summons for those inspired souls yearning to embrace true liberty. Yet be aware that we also engage with other platforms, such as World Packers, Workaway, and kindred avenues, where those who arrive partake in 5 hours of daily labour, with no particular emphasis on spiritual or scholarly pursuits, unless they themselves beseech it. Others from these same paths we offer, in the spirit of cultural exchange, 4 hours of toil each day, alongside an hour and a half of instruction. And then there are those who venture forth for an utterly transformative odyssey, radical in its depth, encompassing all that is unveiled within our opus. Vivre libre. Chapter 7. The Garden of Renewal. We cultivate too a medicinal garden, brimming with the earth's generous bounty, plants that stand sentinel for our well-being, ready to mend or fortify the body's harmony. Beyond the essences of oils and the subtle dilutions of homeopathy, we draw directly from these verdant allies, infusing tisanes or other elixirs from what flourishes at our very threshold, a living apothecary bestowed by nature's grace. Music, which we study and weave together in shared melody, alongside chants that rise like healing currents, restores the flows of serenity and vitality within. Pedagogical dialogues, steeped in psychology, guided by the two professional psychologists among us, unravel knots of the mind with tranquil detachment, fostering resolution without strife. Of course, all that unfolds within our shared abode demands no coin. Money holds no dominion here. It is an exchange of goodwill, of fraternity, unbound by ledger or lien, save perhaps for those who arrive with limitations, contributing modestly to maintain balance. Yet for most, a gentle participation in our communal rhythm suffices. No fees encumber the lessons, the massages, the therapies, or any facet of this life. It is symbiosis pure, a reciprocal bloom of benefit. At times we lend our hands to neighbouring farmers, gathering surplus vegetables and fruits where labour falls short, and in return we receive gifts of abundance, produce deemed imperfect by society's rigid gauge, yet rich, wholesome, and ours for the taking. Often we press these into vibrant juices, transforming excess into liquid vitality when the harvest overflows beyond mere feasting. This existence transcends the bounds of ordinary imagining. I myself, being blind, impart the art of echolocation, crafting sounds with mouth and tongue to summon echoes from walls and spaces, revealing the unseen world, much as bats or dolphins navigate their realms. A near vision born of resonance. We welcome all forms of handicap, with a nominal financial contribution if full participation eludes, perhaps through endeavours on the computer or kindred pursuits. Yet we strive to minimise money's shadow in our domain. Revenue arises from our creations, methodologies enhanced by artificial intelligences, films for which external patrons gladly compensate. Clients from afar infuse our coffers, sustaining this liberty, this beauty, this brotherhood that elevates us above the trials of conventional existence. New arrivals inevitably bear fresh inspirations. Why not one day record and offer our music to the world, though we do not yet, or craft artefacts for barter or sale, untried as of now? So many potentials await gestation within a growing collective, ideas to be weighed for their enhancement of life and worth. If they promise superior harmony, why withhold assent? Quite the contrary, and as our numbers swell, so does our potency. We extend aid to orphanages in Africa, though we are no vast conglomerate of wealth. Our reach has limits. Yet with expansion comes greater yield, broader benevolence, and in that, a radiant pride in our resilience. There is a phrase we intone before meals, I receive life, acknowledging that even vegetables pulse with vitality. In partaking, we honour that essence. We do not consume merely to stave off death's shadow, lingering in fear. Each day is an offering to the divine force, our joy and bliss returned manifold, yielding miracles of healing, serenity, and profound metamorphosis. Whilst the outer world crumbles, its financial pillars fracturing, we fortify, growing more joyous, more numerous. I am a Shaolin expert, blind though I may be, a master of martial arts. We have among us a woman of exalted yoga prowess, and I too teach its depths. Such proficiencies abound in our fraternity. The more souls join, the richer the tapestry of specialties, wisdoms, and crafts, amplifying the marvel of it all. And believe this, the language we study, Fao, wields a force beyond conception, one that shall transform, transcend, and utterly sweep away the burdens that have shadowed your life hitherto. Here lies a new birth, a veritable renaissance, a true happiness, an authentic joy, an unyielding strength of love.